A tiny little acorn becomes a huge oak tree. It's an image, the seed. Jesus used it. Scriptures use it often to talk about something that could be a mustard seed. You could barely see it in your hand. It's almost imperceptible. And yet when it grows to its full fruition, it has enormous consequences to it. Well, I think of that way when I think of taking offense. It's like a seed. The writer of Hebrews says, "Let there be no bitter root that springs up in you and defiles many." The story of Joseph and his brothers is a story of life and death. Joseph, who takes no offense, think about this, at the atrocities that his brothers commit against him, and Joseph, who's falsely accused, falsely imprisoned, never takes on bitterness. The brothers hate Joseph and are so offended that they sell him into slavery. That little seed. How does the process start where you get that bitterness? Well, it started with their brothers. They got into the game of comparison. Look at Joseph. He's been given this robe. Joseph's loved more by our father. When you start comparing yourself to others and what they have and what you don't have, it can start with that. And then they began to murmur with one another. They found others to agree with them in their negative assessment of Joseph. It almost always happens when this spirit takes place of offense. You find people to agree. And then they removed themselves from Joseph. They broke off communication with him. They began conspiring with one another until finally they had murderous thoughts in their hearts. That's kind of the way the spirit of offense begins. The best way to deal with bitterness in your life is never let the seed be planted. It's a seed, and it's either towards life, which is grace, or death, which is judgment. It's really important. You can learn about it in today's daily devotional, and better yet, get today's full radio broadcast on this subject, the seed of life and the seed of death. It's all for free at sharingthelight.org.